Hello everybody, this is Sonya. Now I'm in Australia and it is Thursday here. I don't know when this will be put up, but not probably on the weekend, I would say. And I didn't go to Kansas today, and I'm sitting here thinking, oh dear, but it's really cold out there, so it's best if I didn't go, and I don't really need anything they've got just at the moment. I'm sure I don't. Okay, so I have been doing a bit in this journal. Like I said, I'm going to work on it for a while, I hope, because I want to get it finished. Now, I've done those. What do you think about that? I really like that page now, how they look on there, and I'm not going to worry about a closure thing here because I think they'll stay shut plenty all right? So they'll stay closed good enough. And I just did a light decoration on it. I got a big fluff off it forever, and of course it's got the pretty pink trim round. Now I've got a few more pages here that I have to finish working on. I'm going to put that there. Now let me see. I had the idea that I'm going to put this thing here in here that I've got. This is going in. Okay, so now this has got a tuck spot here, one here, and then you open that up like so. Okay, a little bit wrinkly, but that's just the go of it. Okay. Now I did this out of a doily. I made these pieces, and it really turned out really cool. So I like that. But I want to put the little tickets in, right? I need to put the little tickets in, so I need them to be the size of this, and I want them to be pretty close to the same thing. So I've got this really pretty pieces of paper here, and I'm going to use the flowery bits up here to make a tag thing, or a journaling spot, or yes, because there's going to be here you can journal in there, right? And then I'm just going to have the two tickets, one there and one there. Maybe not right up the top, I won't worry about that. So we're going to just do that quickly. So I've got that idea done and out of the way. Should I do it this way? I do like the dark colours, but I'd just rather something just a little bit, you know, just a little bit bluish or whatever sitting out the top. So I'm going to use this little fella here as an idea. I'll cut up along here a minute. Get the thing, get the thing, Sonya. You just want to use this as a size, I do, because that's the right size that fits in there. Okay, so if you push that down in, just use it as it'll look good there, and it'll go there. Okay, so when I put it in the page too, I've got to think that I have to put it so this is on the page. I don't want it to come over the top, so I think that'll be the right size. We'll go at that and see what we get. Okay, so we need this to be this wide, which is I'm going to put a mark. I'm going to put a mark on so I know how wide to cut this. Just there. Okay. Right, here you go. I'll probably get two out of this end. Well, no, I get two tickets and I only need two. You need two little tickets put in there, because we can just halve that, hey? That'll be fine. That will be fine. What's half of that'll be 6, because that's got to be 6 inches piece of paper. Don't you think? Hope so. A little tiny bit of black on there. I've got to get that off. And the pen. Okay. Now, would I put cardstock or just a piece of paper? I think just a piece of paper for writing on will be enough, won't it? Should be thick enough. Here it is. I just set some things on the top of it. Oh dear. Here we go. This will be nothing new to you, what you're seeing here, but you know what, this has happened, you happen to use these things through as you're going, so therefore you just do it, don't you? You use these things in your books, you have to make them. You have to make the embellishments, and if I try to do them, and then I'll come up with things and I think, oh, that doesn't work in there, that doesn't work in there. I'm just making sure I put glue all over this piece of paper, because I'm going to hopefully eyeball this and put it in the middle where the glue is. You hope. Yes, right, there you go, that one. There's one. I think that's over there far enough. Whoops. I've got 2 pieces of paper here, or maybe 3 or 4. Look at me. Dear, oh dear. Get that off there. I think this will be strong enough. I don't know. We'll have to see, won't we? See if it's strong enough to be a ticket of some sort. I hope so, after putting that on there. I definitely do hope so. It's going to take a second for that to dry. So I better pick a page to put it. I'm waiting for that to dry. A bit of glue stick's alright to put that on with because it's not going anywhere. Sorry. Okay. And I think I had an idea, but I was over here somewhere back at the back of this. I think it was a pink page, and I was thinking about, because it had all this glue showing through, I need to put something over the top of it. I know it's on that too, but that's paper, and I can actually put paper over the top of the paper, and that'll work. So this is going to go in here. I do want to put something on here to give it a bit of a lift, but I might use the pearls. I might use the pearly, these, turn this on. I might use the, sorry. Oh dear, excuse me. I might use the liquid pearls and add a bit of that to it. Okay, so I'm going to stick this in here. Goodness gracious me. I might have to turn off the heater, I think. Could be making too much, taking all the air out of the room and the moisture. Oh, I'll have to stop that a minute to unplug this. Sorry. And now a bit of mouthful of water. Goodness. That's better. It's got to have to be better. Righty-o. I think I worry too much about that being streaky because it's not, you can't see that through here, it's too thick. Okay, so I'm just going to stick it on there and push it out across. Over there, over there. I made this, actually this bit of ephemera, I made this at a different time, so I made it a while back. So I'm using that. Probably should get out the container with all these bits in it and see if I can utilise a few more pieces, because it'd be good, wouldn't it? Then I wouldn't have, where would that be? I had it here yesterday. Because I was doing a bit of tidying. I didn't do a lot though, because if I put it in here, I didn't do a lot of tidying because I wanted to do some videos, so I didn't get a lot done. No, there's nothing in here that I've made. Oh, hang on, I know what to do with them. They're in the red cork, they're in the little red suitcase, aren't they? The little red suitcase. There he is. I forgot anything here that's going to go in there. I've got a few things. Okay. Right. Righto, that's very good. Got a few bits and pieces. So you can have a little look. I don't think I want it. I don't know if I want any of it though. It's just the thing. You gotta have something that'll gonna. That's nice. That one. Oh, that's pretty. Nice tag. There's bits of everything in this. I put all those other things that was in the smaller tin in here because I had I do like that. I'll put the heart in, and these little tickets. I've got lots of spaces to fill up with tickets. I have, so it's a nice one. None of these, I'm not picking out anything I've made, I don't think. These ones out of the Graphic 45 are really nice, them pieces. Look at the bunny. Oh, he might be able to go in there. Wow, he's going to go in there, that's good. It'll be good for the bunny, yes. And somewhere to go. Righto. Got a couple of things. had them in a little tiny tin, that stuff, and got too many, so I put in there. Oh, these are good. I like these Graphic 45 ones. I do like them. Where's me corner doing thingy? Okay, I'll go in the middle part. I've already done these, by the look of it. I think I did them by hand myself. Whoops, won't go. Does not want to cut that. It's too thick. It's probably why I had to do it myself. Unless something's stuck. Got something stuck. I've got a fair bit of stuff in there. Where's my bin? Where's the bin? Okay. Might have to not worry about that. I'll cut the corners on the other one. I think they're too thick, them ones. Just a piece of card and that behind it. This is just one single piece. This is nice. Rightio. Now, I want these bits. More scissors. Different pair. Over under here. Under here, Sonya. They are. Just roughly cut this out till I can. This is real old paper out of a book. So it's got a nice colour about it, hey? It's got a nice colour. It's a bit sticky. Try, Sonya, to do this nice and straight. I will. Now, I don't know if I'm going to do anything with these, only just put them in the pocket. I haven't decided yet. I'm working on deciding now. I'm just thinking about what I could put on there. I've got a bit of an idea. That's nice, isn't it? Looks pretty. I like the pretty things. Okay. Needs to go down in there, and there's one going down in there. Okay. So I'm going to do these corners with a small one. That'll be S, not little. Never going to live that down, am I? Even with my own self, I won't. I won't even live it down for my own self. Okay, that's good. That goes in there. That's not little, that's a medium, Sonya. Small. Small is the word we should probably use. Okay, so then they've got little journaling spots on the back. And they look really pretty, don't they? Now I need to put some... I wonder how it's going to work on the fabric. It'll be alright, won't it? I mean... Put it on fabric before, haven't we? The liquid pearls. Pearly things. I've got some, like a mauve colour. I'm going to do what I'm going to put it on first, just to see what it's going to work like. You see what I'm doing? Oh, good. I'm glad to hear it. Okay, so that's paper. I'm using paper to do that, Sonya. I'm using paper. Okay, I think it'll sit nice, don't you? I'm going to have a go anyway. I'm going to put one there. Oh, look. There. 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 Hope they settle down into rounds. Pretty colour. Isn't it? Nice. I do like that. I go here. 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 I'm sure it's going to dry on the fabric just as good as it would on the paper. That bit there's too long. Just move that off. Actually, maybe when it was dry, it would be possible to break it off, wouldn't it? You know, that little... That went down into the lace, that bit. probably trying to put a little bit more than what's on there on here. I'm probably doing a bit more. Gee, I hope I'm in the shot here. I'll be really upset if I'm not. How's that? Am I in the... Yes. Oh, that looks good, doesn't it? Now I've got to put something up the top and the bottom, and I was going to do a little something on the... on here. I don't know what would be yet. I'll have to... Because they look pretty good. I quite like them like they are. You can't go messing with things if you think they're alright, should you? You shouldn't go mucking around with stuff and shut my shirt and that. You probably shouldn't mess with things when you like them. I might just leave them like that. I think they're pretty. They're nice little journaling spots or little tags to go in. Just wanted something to you know, break down the colour and that of it. And that bit there, I can see that sitting up, so I'm going to have to come back after. Sorry about my bad, horrible finger. And stick that down. Must remember to do that. Now, what was I doing with the other thing? I got to try... Did I get sidetracked or did I come back to this? When I did the other page, I showed you that, didn't I? Yes. And then I was going to put something else in here, which I can't do now because I've got to put... where am I up to? Righto, so I've done those ones. This here I wanted to put in somewhere. And where's that piece of... Where's the piece of... don't close the book, son, you'll have a big mess. You know, what I was looking for. Oh dear. Oh, no, that's not it. Oh, here we go. That piece there is nice, isn't it? And I do like this little rabbit. I think he deserves to go in here too, don't you? Don't you reckon he should go in this book? I do. He can go there, eh? Look. Now, I can't do any more on here because I've gone and stuck that down. Well, that was a very clever thing to do, wasn't it? Well, not stuck it down. I mean, I've got the little pearly things on there, and I want them to dry nice, and I think they will look gorgeous. I know what I'll do. We'll put the lace on the top and the bottom of this to give it a nice finish. Yeah, because we need to finish them off really nice, don't we? These things. And I like the raggedy look on the page, but not for this journal. Maybe not for this journal. I don't know whether to go with a white or some pink, or even some mauve if I've got a bit of something mauve to put along there. We'll just try this bit first to see what it looks like. I like it. It looks nice, doesn't it? It doesn't make a difference. See the difference it does? Righto, do I have anything? I don't think I do have anything mauve because I don't think I have a lot of that colour because I think I use them all the time. I have a tendency to use them colours all the time. These are nice, aren't they? No, we're not going to go there today. We'll just leave those. My chair is creaking really bad. Okay, so this is nice, isn't it? I think that'll find its own page in a minute, eventually. It'll find its own page. What else did I have here? This bag with this stuff here in it. Okay. Let's see what it looks like. Sort of brings down the colours that are in the top of that too, doesn't it? Out of there, see? I don't think I like the holes. So this is what we do with this. You can make just your flowers by cutting out the whole part and just using that bit, the little coloured flowers along the end. Righto. So you just cut that off there like this. Put that down there. I think that looks really nice, and you don't need this bit. I'm going to trim that back a bit further because I didn't take it off far enough, I don't think. So we'll do this he's back from his walk. He likes to go down. He doesn't go out there where there's any people. He doesn't go for very long. He's only going to be for 15 minutes, but it's an outing, I suppose. He goes down and near the town part, turns around before he gets there. Because he's not going anywhere. He doesn't want to go anywhere now, and I don't blame him, but I'll have to go if I need to go, and I need to wear a mask. I don't mind that. I don't care about that. I'd rather do that than get sick. I don't think I will be going out there much anyway, so I don't need to worry. Actually, it's getting a bit worse here all the time, that virus, and people travel around giving it to everybody. They're very bad people, and they some naughty people. Think about other people. I think they'll be all right themselves, but that's not necessarily so. The younger people have been a bit silly. Anyway, I can't say that about all of them because they're not all the same. We're all different. Everybody's different. We have to be. Okay, so I hope you can see what I'm doing now. I'm here by myself, and I'm not really paying attention to you. Sorry about that. I just wanted a nice piece for the top. Okay? You can buy this stuff pretty cheap at the thrift shops and that, and I cut off them bits to use them because you've got a little row of flowers, or I gather them up and make flowers out of them. So you can do lots of things with that lace. It's not something that it can't be used anymore or whatever. See, because I think that looks really good down there. I don't know if you can see it properly enough. I'll just put this other piece on here and then I'll show it to you. And then I can see something else there I'm going to have to fix. I can see something else that needs my attention. And if you can see what it is. Something else is not quite right there. Yeah. Put it down here. Like this. Okay. Very good. Nice page. Pretty page. And you can snip that off there. Looks good. I'll get a little bit of here off this bit. And I see this. Look. See, I don't like that. It's sitting up there looking at me. Because it's a bit of glue coming through there. I wonder what that was that just fell on my foot. Oh, I know. There's some shower slipper thing that I put down there because I was going to try and see if I could crochet a boot onto it. We aren't going to go there now. I'm not going to go there now. We're not going to think about that. I need a little something. I don't have a big arrangement of flowers here that I've made myself. I do have some somewhere that I made. What did I do with those? Right, Sonya, what did you do with them? I put flowers in with other flowers. It wouldn't hurt me to make one. It may take a minute. Because I think I need something there, and then I can put something there. I can put 3 little flowers, can't I? What do you reckon? Or a bow, or something. That's pretty. But it needs to have a bit more. It needs something underneath it at the back. Oh, they're going to look really cool when I do this. Wait a minute now, we've got plenty of time. All good. Let me see now. I'll show you how to do this. That'll look nice. I need the right piece of lace, ribbon, whatever it could be that I want to make it out of. The paper flying around here everywhere. I need the right piece. You can't put it down if it's wrong. Or something like this would be nice to do it with, I imagine. Yep. This is a gathered up piece of a skirt. I have to lid off the bows. This might be thick enough, maybe. Maybe not, because it I need something that's going to show up and be obvious. Oh, look, I'm finding bits. To be to show up and be a bit obvious, you know. I want something that'll be... oh, here we go. This one. This one I think I might like better. No, we don't want to keep digging down there. We'll just keep... these two pieces are going to go in here. Well, look at that. That's a little embellishment. Now, that's going to be really awesome. Wouldn't that look good on that page? I might have to change my mind, but not. I have a lot of lace here, and I want to make a couple of tiny little flowers to put on there. Just to cover up that little bit of a mistake. Ink. Bit of ink. I'll use that one as two. Here we go. Got a piece of thread. Lady I used to teach to sew, she used to call it string. Oh well. People don't. A lot of people don't know about stuff, do they? Sometimes they've got to learn. I might even do this twice. Just fold it over twice, and I need it to be at least, I don't know, about that long. What have I got here? There's a thread pulled in it. Don't play around on the top of that page. You've got those things there drying. So you forgot about that, didn't you? Okay. So I want to double this over. I don't think I've ever made a flower like this before, so I hope it works. Because this is not very stiff, it's very soft. So I want to double it over, and I usually use about 20 centimetres. I suppose that's about right. I don't know, we'll start here anyway. So we've got a knot, and we're just going to make a nice little flower by gathering this up. And a lot of the time I don't cut it off because I want to make sure that I've got enough gather before it cuts off. Okay. And you can do this with, like, you can put two different colours together or anything if you want to do two at a time. Two pieces. Please don't go through there. Oh, good. Look, see, that looks really awesome, doesn't it? Liking it. I am. And I'll just find something like a pearly thing to put in the centre. That'll look nice. Rightio. Enough? A bit more, eh? Now, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to undo it and I'm going to tell you how big that was. That'll be helpful, won't it? Right. Just pull it out. I won't undo it. I can pull it back up again. So the piece of lace, right, is 1/2 inch wide, and the length of it is that I gathered up is going to be 13 inches, say, because that's far enough, or I'm up to here. I'll cut that off. Bad scissors. Gonna have to do something about my scissors. Well, you can't expect to have them and use them, and, you know. So you pull that right up, and you get this bit here, because for those of you who haven't seen these made, they're really easy, they look pretty, and they're just an easy embellishment to put on anything. And you want to put those two pieces together, the first from the beginning and the back, and then you want to pull up all this there as tight as you can. And if you've got two thicknesses of thread that you've knotted together, it should go really good. And then you just make a knot in it when you've got it up there tight so it doesn't come undone. You don't have to sew up that side bit because it should stay together anyway, where it joins. You can if you want to, but if you've got a nice fluffy little flower, you don't have to, do you? And just do it end and off. I did end it off a tiny bit, so I'm going to make another one of these. I think I'll make another one. I'm sitting here thinking dangle, put a dangle. Ah dear. So to do another one I'll need to have about 12 inches, say, a bit more maybe, and then I can just cut that because I know how long that has to be. And that's to make sure that you get a nice full gathered flower, okay? You want it nice and really gathered up frilly. And then you want one of these pearly things. It's got no glue on the back because you pull it off the paper. And that's going to go in there. Put this down first. Still got a bit of sticky on it, but not a lot. Sometimes I like to use 2 or 3, another layer of some other colour. But I don't know whether I will do that today or not. I do have these here. Tiny little paper ones that might look nice if we use a different... So now this has decided to stick to me. Get off me. Okay, let's see what this is going to look like when we make these. Are we going to have a nice little pink piece? It's a little darker. Alright, that could go in there. What do you reckon? And then that can go on there. That's better. Look, you watch the difference. You see what it looks like different. Take that off and just put that on. It's pretty basic, you know, it's just ordinary, isn't it? But then, ow, glue on everything, mostly me. Lots of glue on that, which is probably too much anyway. Put the tiny little paper flower on there. Okay. Now you want a tiny little bit more. There's nothing tiny coming out of there, it's fairly pouring out of there. Sorry about that itchy face again. Then you put this down here, like that. And you've got a dear little flower, and it didn't take very long. When I first started on here, I used to spend hours making these of an afternoon and weekends. I used to love doing it. Oh, I still do. Still do. But I have a bigger variety of stuff now that I do. Okay, so let's not keep touching that. Leave it alone. Just do with this and press it down. Make sure I get hold of it all. Let me push that out that way a bit. I'll do more, but I want to show you what it looks like on here. Doesn't it make it look nice? And I'm going to do 3, or maybe 2, and something else as well. I don't know yet. We'll see what I come up with. Let me do another one. I cut this, didn't I? Yes, I got it ready to go. I should have enough thread. I've got sticky all over me. When you're doing something and you're on a roll, you just don't feel like you've got time to worry about that. You know, to take the sticky off. You got the glue on it. It's ridiculous, isn't it? You know, you think, oh dear, I've got to keep going. I can't stop now. So I'm doing something, you've got to keep going. I like that flower. I should be making more, and I probably will be. All different sizes and colours and what have you. But, all different things for embellishments. It's good fun, isn't it? I can't sort of do one of them books that you just have a few things in it. I can't do it, and I don't know why, because I'm sure people like them. They really do. They like them so they can finish them themselves, put stuff in them themselves. I just can't help myself. I could put stuff in them. That's what I like to do, and I suppose maybe I should get my own and just put stuff in it. Instead of filling them all up with things, I don't know. I think when I started out with the bags, I'm sure I told you this before, see, I was really wrapped in doing lots of interesting things on there because I really enjoyed that. Make sure that they were, you know, you could just spend time looking at what was on there instead of just a plain ordinary bag. But and people seem to like them all right, so. But I've always been like this. I've always wanted to do the most whatever thing. I can't just settle for something just ordinary, you know, just the done thing. I've got to go right over the top. Right over the top and try the most difficult thing I can find is another thing. And look at this here. I've left that bit and it's unstuck. I'm going to have to get in there and glue that down because that piece come unstuck, didn't it? That bit there. Push that down in there. We can fix it. You know, we don't have to panic, you see. Nobody panic. We have the technology or whatever it is to fix this and make sure it looks all right. Don't need technology, we just need the patience, really, is what it is. And I'm shocked, I never used to have any patience once, so I don't know what's going on with that. I suppose I must have a bit more than I did one time. Probably my girls will tell you I'm very impatient, because but anyway. Hubby might do too. I mean, if you ask somebody something and they just don't listen to you or just don't do it or whatever, and you've got to ask them, it turns you into a nagger, doesn't it? And that's probably what it was. I'd blame it. Does it make you nag? And then you're not up, and then you're not one of the populars. Hey, never mind. I suppose it makes me impatient, I guess. That's a nice little flower. There we go. Oh, look at them, aren't they cute? Oh, wow. So when I first used to make these, I didn't make these exactly like this, but when I first started making albums, on the first video I ever did, there was I did an album, a zipper in an album I did. And I used to think that they'd be really good for people, you know, from nanas or mums or things, you know, to put stuff in. And I never found these junk journals until, you know, after, like not that, only a few years ago. Junk, not actually junk, but, you know, mixed like this. So I sort of didn't do many of them before, and now I really love doing it, because the ones I used to do, I used to think these would be really good for elderly people to put their have their memory pieces stored in and stuff like that. But young ones enjoy them too, won't they? You know, I think it's a really nice thing. You know, because you got on the page, you got some little tickets, you got some pockets, you got a little flip down, you got some little flowers to look at, and it's really of interest to me, more so than what would be if I just had a page, you know, like that. But see, if I made them like that, then people could put their own stuff in them, couldn't they, too? That's an idea. Now, this is going to go somewhere, but I'm going to have to just do another little flower, I think, because I got to wait for that to dry, and I don't want it to be all over the place, so I hope you will stay with me anyway while I just finish off do this other little flower, and that'll be good, won't it? It will be a job well done today. Yep. I'm going to eyeball this, and I hope that I got it right. I need a bit more cotton in here. Come on, where's the reel of cotton? I sent it a minute ago. Why don't I leave it on the table? I've cleaned this table down so many times since hubby helped me fix this room. It's incredible how much stuff you can get put on there in a short space of time, isn't it? There, we got it here. Sorry about this choking thing, excuse me. Having all this glue on me is a tiny bit annoying, but I've done it for years. So even when I wasn't doing journaling, if I was making a box or putting together something for the show, I'd have glue on me and I'd be stitching things, panicking, and you know how it is. Okay. There'll be no show here this year, I don't imagine. It's supposed to be on the end of this month, but I think everything's closed. I don't think there's any. Never said anything. I haven't heard anything, but I don't sort of get the local paper anymore because I think it only comes out once or twice a week now or something, and I don't get the chance to go out anyway to get it, so don't hear much about what's going on. Unless you get to talk to someone else about it or see it on Facebook, maybe. But a few relatives on there that hear things and put stuff up, but haven't heard anything. Might have to go and ask one of them that knows everything. What's going on, eh? Rightio, that's that done along there. Pull that up. Put these two sides together. Now, if you get hold of the end of it and you pull it up before you make the knot, otherwise when you make the knot it won't come all together, okay? So just try and pull it up before you put the knot in it. Okie dokie. I might have had this little, could have been a tiny bit longer, I don't know. I'm going to cut that little spiky bit off there. That's about the same, isn't it? Hope so. Yeah, it's good. It's pretty. It's a pretty little flower. I do love this glue. Only thing wrong with it is it takes a tiny bit longer to dry. Oh, that's upside down, Sonya. That doesn't matter. There's nothing wrong with it. Just you have to sort of give it a little time. Once it's there, you've got it. It's brilliant. You just got to takes a little while to dry. If you put something on like that and you wait it, if you put a bit on, you wait a bit, it'll stick on straight away because it just how it works. See, so. Oh dear. Don't you dare flip down here at me. That book's about to fall. Okay. Righto. I'll push it down with this spatula thing. It was gifted to me, so I wouldn't get burnt when I was doing the hot glue thing. Right, so put that on there. Okay. Very good. Don't you think that looks pretty? I do. I like it. I think that looks pretty. I'm going to have that. I'm going to put them on there. And hopefully they won't find their way off because I won't be disappointed with them at all. I think they look nice. And I know they're covering up messes, but too much glue. And that's okay because they look good. That's the main thing. I've got the right page here. Not too many pages. Oh dear, now put it onto the thing instead of the flower, but that's okay. It'll all fix. It'll go nicely. I'll just press them down. This book's going to be full. I've started doing the extra big, the cover, making it bigger, hey, but I hope I don't have to keep going. Oh no, come on, don't do this. I've got so much glue stuck to me. It's all lifting off. Oh, don't you dare drip on over there. Ah. Oh dear. Sit down. Oh, I'm in glue trouble now. Glue trouble everywhere. You've got to wait till it sort of starts to take first, and then it's beaut. Absolutely beaut stuff. That's in Spotlight. Christina sent me this. Thank you so much. It's craft glue. It says Crafter's Choice. It bonds all this stuff. And I put a little I wonder what I stuck this on here with yesterday. Was it that? I think I did. I think I used that to stick that key on there, and it worked really good. I don't know if I'll put this in this book or not. We'll have to see what happens, but I definitely want that burlap one in there. Whatever I've done with it. See, somewhere, I suppose. Won't be too far away. Look at that. Doesn't that look awesome? This book is going to be amazing, you know. I really think so. I'm really excited about this. It's going to be absolutely beautiful. I'll do some of these graphic 45 pieces in here too, and I'll have to go and get myself some more. I've got them here all around. It's all around me, so I'll be able to go find me paper and use it. Put in a few bits and pieces. Okay. So anyway, I don't want to... It's nearly dry. It's a little bit tacky, so I don't think I want to touch it because otherwise it'll squish. Okay? It'll all squish down. So I hope you enjoyed doing that, because it was fun, wasn't it? And then I'll do something with this one. I've got a little bit more to go, but not a lot. I don't know, there's a few pages left to go. I will have to make some more paper, little paper books, because I've got a lot of things to do with that. Where am I? Don't wreck that, Sonya. I won't wreck it. I just got to make something on there to bring this all together, and it will happen. See, this worked out really good, these little bits, didn't they, on the top and the bottom. They worked out really nice. I don't know whether there's any... actually, I was doing this... where was that one that I was doing when I... Here. I did this one yesterday or the day before, and I have to finish fixing that. So that's another thing that I've got to fix. Finish off, but there's a lot to do still. So thank you everybody for watching. You probably didn't see what I was showing you there. Ah dear, you know this one here with this doily bit on it. But I'm just, you know, excited. I'll be fixing that too. I will be fixing it. Getting a little bit bigger. It doesn't matter. I can keep adding to that piece, can't I? So I've only got 5 minutes or a bit more thing, so I might go now, because it's going to be lunchtime soon, and don't know about you people, the days go so fast for me around here. And Jeremy said the same thing, because we just have a routine. We just got into a routine, and we don't go to bed real early. We usually get up real early and start till about 11 o'clock at night, and then, you know, and I really think to myself, quick, get to sleep, got to get up, you know, tomorrow and do stuff. I find it sad that people say that, you know, they haven't got nothing to do and their lives are boring and things like that. But anyway, you can't be like that. It's got to be, it's got to be good. Okay, so thank you everybody for watching, and all you people stay safe, and thank you to my new subscribers, and I really love all my subscribers, all the older ones too, every single one of you. I do miss a lot of you that don't comment, you know, but I'm sure yous are out there somewhere. Somebody's out there. So when you don't have time to, a lot of people that do videos don't have time to do too many comments. If they go and look at more than, you know, if you go around looking at other people's videos, you don't have a lot of time to comment either. But anyway, so thank you for watching, and we'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.